So you want to cover your grass cloth lines, the seams, with a highly pigmented wall covering, such as navy blue, dark red, orange. You'd be silly not to color the wall underneath. In my next installation, not today, but in an installation that's coming up, I'm going to show you the easiest way to cover your seams when you install graphics, if you should install them. What you have to do with Grasscloth, with a wall covering that's this dark, I suggest you simply get a matching paint. It doesn't have to be exact. And simply paint those areas on the wall where you anticipate the seams to fall. In this case, we have the seam painted right underneath it. Now, we just did a video removing this wall cover. And literally, you're just going to go on the wall and just paint it. You're going to wait till it dries, and then you're going to do this at all the seams. Okay, let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay. Let's actually do it for them. If you don't do it, you'll find that you're going to have problems seeing the white lines all the way up. Now, this is a 21-foot installation. If I don't cover these lines underneath, can you imagine being able to see white behind your grass cloth 18 feet in the air? It's just not going to be good enough, and it's highly unprofessional. All you have to do is simply follow a little painting guidelines, and voila, your wall covering is going to look great. Let's do it. Okay. And I would even say to color where the wall covering is going to meet the woodwork. You want that covered as well. Okay, let's come down. And you don't have to be fancy about it either. So there you have it. You don't want to skip this important step and then find that your grass cloth shrunk a hairline or two and you didn't put color behind it. Let me show you the paint. You can use any paint, even the paint that comes from Lowe's or Home Depot that are samples. It doesn't have to actually be paint. Those are just colors. They don't have paint particulates inside of them. It's just color. And this too, this is actually paint that I got from an artist store. It's called chalk paint. And there you have it. There's nothing really sophisticated about it. It's just that it's got to be dry before you hang your grass cloth. Now this is how you hide your grass cloth seams. And it's not going to take away the shading effect, which is seeing a little abnormality right at the seam, simply because you're joining two pieces of organic material that are just catching the light in different angles. That's all shading really is. Even with non-organic materials such as vinyl or anything else, where you have a random match, if you look it up on the internet or YouTube, you'll see that the sheets often, not all the time, are better served if they simply get reversed, one every other one. And so if you cut a sheet and this is the top and this is the bottom, the next sheet where the top would go, you switch it to the bottom. And that's called reversing your paper. But this is what you want to do in order to hide the seam if the wall covering should separate just a little after the glue underneath it dries. And there you have it. If you like the video, click on like. If you want this wall covering or any other wallpaper or wall covering, simply visit wallpaperboulevard.com. See you on the next one.